2009 1 cent. Canada coin. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we're diving deep into a seemingly ordinary piece of pocket change that actually holds a fascinating story, the 2009 Canadian 1 cent coin. Now, you might be thinking, a penny, what's so special about that? Well, buckle up, because this little copper-toned disc marks a significant moment in Canadian history and has become a bit of a modern-day collectible. From its humble beginnings as a vital piece of everyday commerce to its eventual retirement, the Canadian penny has witnessed over a century and a half of our nation's journey. And the 2009 edition, it stands as a poignant reminder of the end of an era. So, grab your old change jars, maybe even dust off those forgotten piggy banks, because we're going on a journey to explore the history, design, significance, and the surprisingly interesting world surrounding the final year of the Canadian penny. To truly appreciate the 2009 penny, we need a little context. The story of the Canadian cent stretches all the way back to the mid-19th century. Imagine a time before paper money was widely used, when small denominations of coinage were the backbone of everyday transactions. The first Canadian pennies were large cents, significantly bigger than the ones we're familiar with today. Over the decades, the size and composition changed, eventually leading to the smaller, predominantly copper penny that most of us remember. For generations, the penny featured iconic Canadian symbols, most notably the maple leaf. Fast forward to the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. Her effigy first appeared on Canadian coinage in 1953. Through various iterations of her portrait, the penny remained a constant in our pockets. And that brings us to our star of the show, the 2009 penny. The 2009 penny features the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, which was designed by Susanna Blunt. This particular effigy has been used on Canadian coins since 2003 and is known for its dignified and mature portrayal of the monarch. Now, let's flip it over to the reverse, the tails side. Here, we see the iconic twin maple leaves, a design that has been synonymous with the Canadian penny for a very long time. This specific rendition of the maple leaves was designed by Kruger Gray and evokes a strong sense of Canadian identity. So, what makes the 2009 penny special? Well, it's the last of its kind. In 2012, the Canadian government officially announced that the penny would be discontinued from circulation. The rising cost of producing the coin, which by that point was exceeding its face value, was the primary reason for its retirement. Think about it, the cost of minting, handling, and transporting millions of pennies each year simply wasn't economically sustainable. While beloved by some for its tradition, the penny had become more of a nuisance for many in everyday transaction. The decision to eliminate the penny wasn't taken lightly. There were debates and discussions across the country. Some people felt a sentimental attachment to the coin, while others welcomed its demise. Ultimately, the economic realities prevailed. The Royal Canadian Mint ceased distribution of the penny in February 2013. However, the 2009 pennies were the last ones produced in significant quantities before this announcement. This makes them a unique marker in Canadian numismatic history, the final year of widespread penny production. Now, let's talk about collecting. Is the 2009 penny a valuable collector's item? Well, in terms of raw material value, a single copper penny isn't going to make you rich. However, its historical significance as the last year of production does give it some inherent collectability. Uncirculated examples of the 2009 penny, especially those still in their original mint rolls or packaging, are generally worth more than face value. While you might not find any $1 million 2009 pennies, unlike some rare errors from other countries and eras, they are slowly appreciating in value as time goes on and more of them are taken out of circulation or end up lost. Factors that influence the value of a 2009 penny include its condition, whether it's circulated or uncirculated, any potential errors, though 2009 pennies with significant errors are rare, and the overall demand from collectors. If you happen to have a roll of 2009 pennies tucked away, it might be worth holding onto them. Over the long term, as they become increasingly scarce in everyday use, their value to collectors is likely to continue to rise, albeit gradually. But beyond its potential monetary value, the 2009 penny serves as a tangible link to a bygone era. It's a reminder of a time when every cent counted in our daily transactions. It sparks memories of childhood piggy banks, the satisfying clink of change, and the simple act of paying with physical currency. The discontinuation of the penny also had some interesting practical implications. Businesses had to adapt to rounding prices for cash transactions. Charities had last penny drives, and many people simply kept their final pennies as souvenirs. So, the next time you stumble upon a 2009 Canadian penny, take a moment to appreciate its significance. It's more than just a copper coin, it's a piece of Canadian history, a symbol of economic change, and a potentially interesting collectible.